What if I told you the ancient Hindu story of Samudra Manthan, the churning of the cosmic ocean, actually hides clues about modern particle physics? What if the Devas and Asuras weren't just mythological beings, but representations of subatomic forces? And the Mandara mountain, not just a divine hill, but a metaphor for a massive energy collider. Welcome to Divinity Vlogs, where we connect ancient Vedic knowledge with cutting-edge scientific discoveries. Let's revisit one of the most powerful events in Hindu mythology, Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean of milk. According to the Puranas, the Devas and Asuras joined forces to churn the cosmic ocean in search of Amrit, the nectar of immortality. To do this, they used Mount Mandara as the churning rod and Vasuki, the king of serpents, as the rope. The entire operation rested on Kurma, the tortoise avatar of Lord Vishnu, who stabilized the mountain. From the churning emerged various things: Lakshmi, Airavata, Kamadhenu, and finally, Amrit. But before Amrit came out, first came Halahala, a deadly poison that only Lord Shiva could contain. It's a rich tale of balance, chaos, cosmic chemistry, and possibly quantum science. Now, let's look at modern science. In 2008, scientists at CERN activated the Large Hadron Collider, the world's biggest and most powerful particle accelerator. This 27-kilometer ring underground near Geneva collides protons at nearly the speed of light. The goal? To recreate conditions right after the Big Bang and find the fundamental particles of matter. During these collisions, things like the Higgs boson, aka God particle, dark matter candidates, and unstable exotic particles emerge, much like the treasures and poisons that emerged during Samudra Manthan. The Mandara mountain in mythology, a stable axis around which chaos spins, just like the central magnetic field or collision point in a particle collider. Vasuki, the energy force, perhaps symbolic of electromagnetic fields used to accelerate particles. Halahala, radiation antimatter, unstable particles. Amrit, the stable particle, the truth, the unified theory all physicists seek. Coincidence or ancient genius wrapped in symbolism? In Hindu cosmology, everything begins with vibration. The churning is not just physical but also spiritual. It represents duality, tension, and the need for effort before transformation. Likewise, in physics, particle creation requires extreme forces. Matter and antimatter are always in tension. Entropy, decay, and energy conservation all mirror the idea of chaotic balance. The Devas and Asuras aren't good versus evil. They represent positive and negative forces that must work together. The tortoise, Kurma avatar, the base, could symbolize gravitational balance or the need for grounding chaotic energy. What emerges from all this? Amrit, not just immortality, but truth, pure knowledge, or unified consciousness. Could it be that Samudra Manthan is the oldest particle collider experiment, encoded in divine storytelling? Many scholars and yogis believe Samudra Manthan also represents inner churning, the spiritual struggle within ourselves. The poison, ego, doubt, desire. The nectar, liberation, moksha. But in the context of science, the parallel becomes even more stunning. Vedic texts have always spoken about the atomic structure, vibrations, consciousness, as a field, long before modern physics caught up. Could it be our ancestors were not just spiritual but also scientific pioneers, using metaphor to preserve sacred knowledge? If this episode made you see ancient stories in a new light, smash the like button to support Sanatan wisdom. Tell us in the comments, do you believe Samudra Manthan represents particle collision? Share this with friends who love science plus mythology and subscribe to Divinity Vlogs, where we decode ancient knowledge through the lens of modern truth. Jai Shri Vishnu. Jai Vigyan.